What's up, y'all? Chris Lotus here. I hope you're doing all right. If I sound a little bit low energy, don't worry. I'm not sick or anything. It's just that I have been an omega workaholic the past couple of weeks, prepping videos for this channel, doing some collaborations. Like, I have been all over the place. But like I said, I'm all right. I'm good. And I just so happened to find out that Project L got some news earlier today. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, or if I didn't make it clear before, I am not hip to League of Legends in the slightest. Never played it. The most that I know about it is just certain character designs that I've seen, and all of them look cool for the most part. That's pretty much it. But they made a fighting game, and honestly, I could know next to nothing about a certain franchise. If you attach a very promising fighting game to it, I'll probably, I was gonna say I'll probably buy it, but I just remembered Project L is gonna be free to play. All right, let's go. Again, I just love how a lot of these designs look. And for the record, I'll probably never play League either.
Project L team. I'm back with our second promised update this year. Our last two updates focused on the big picture. We're a free-to-play tag team fighter set in the universe of Runeterra.
Man, the freaking free-to-play mess I just know is a hot button topic of fighting games. And honestly, just for the record, I'm not super for it or against it. To me, free-to-play is just one of those things that certain companies are going to be able to do and certain others are not. And I'm pretty sure history has shown us the ones that can and the ones that can't. Just wanted to plug that in there. I didn't want to talk too much over them.
I know at this point you're probably itching for some details. So this time, we're going to send the year off right with a deep dive into some of our core systems. But first, here's a quick update on Illaoi. We revealed Illaoi in our
Okay,
last August.
so that's how you say her name. I know I made a post about her some time ago, just expressing how I really like this design. And I'm pretty sure I made it well known in one of my previous videos about me having a thing for Amazonian women, Junker Queen in Overwatch 2, Darly Dagger, obviously. Like, I just really like that archetype, in games and in real life.
Back then, Illaoi was in the initial DNA phase of development. For designers,
Oh, she looks
and artists
awesome.
explored concepts for the character's visuals, thematics, and overall kit design. Over the past few months, the team has taken Illaoi from concept to an early playable form.
Ooh.
Illaoi is now live in our internal playtest.
Oh, what?
This early draft of
Oh my god. So you got this tanky character that has this space control with these tentacles, I'm just gonna say it. I don't know, like I said, I don't know that much about League, so I don't know about specific terminology. If you're somebody that watches this video or whatnot, please educate me more about the characters. I'll be more than willing to listen. Cause I was wondering when they were showing this gold thing, the little round thing there. I'm sounding so when they were showing that before we went to the gameplay here, I was wondering what that was, and lo and behold, it's apparently a weapon. Okay.
What
So,
you're seeing here is about 30% complete.
30%.
Right now, the team is focused on fully realizing the combat fantasy as a big
Oh
black
my
ball
god.
and narrowing in on the mechanics.
Yikes.
Meanwhile,
That is some mean space control. So like with certain attacks, she places the tentacles down and they stay there kind of like a beacon. Like that is going to be crazy for like what I'm assuming, and you mentioned being a brawler, but what I'm assuming is going to be a high damage character. That's going to be pretty scary. But so far, I am impressed. So far, I'm impressed.
the art team continues to work on our model, animations, sound, and VFX. She's still got a lot of work to be done, and that means it's time to talk about our big update for today, Project L's gameplay.
Okay. 'Cause I know it's going to be a 2v2 tag game. Though I'm hoping they have a 1v1 option. If they don't, it's not the end of the world.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Unconquerable Rivera, game director and gameplay design lead for Project L. And I'm here
They
to
didn't
talk
put the
you through
Unconquerable on his
our
tag
game
there.
principles. We want to create a game where you can have fun
I remember these two.
while also rewarding you for the time you spend mastering it.
Seeing a move like that is just funny.
Powerful abilities look
Ooh,
really sick while doing them, and are even
nice.
more powerful when paired with flexible systems. Gameplay
I like how that looked right there. The ultimate flash and then the camera change. But yeah, I kind of cackled a little bit at the anti-air since they gave Darly a move like that and she originally didn't have it in Sam Show, but now she has it in KOF 15. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That other character, I forgot his name, unfortunately, but I remember his whole time, like with the after image there that would attack as well. I like that little gimmick. I like that little time gimmick.
Play that has quick, fluid movement at its core is extremely important to us. We believe there are a ton of opportunities for player expression and mastery through how you move. In Project L, you can walk,
Yep, there it is.
run, dash, chain dash, jump.
Ah, that's gonna be so
and super
crazy.
jump.
So long jumps and super
And on
jumps.
top of that, many champions
Oh.
have their own unique air mobility options.
She has an air dash, dive,
Putting
a
your
dive
champion in the
something.
right place at the right time is a skill that you can gradually get better at over time.
Ooh. Because I forgot her name as well. I'm so sorry. I'm sounding so scrubby with this. But I'm also really digging her design as well. I actually remember someone at one of the last conventions that I went to did a really good cosplay of her, and she really did a good job.
We also want to incentivize action.
Ah,
This means
freaking
making sure
minigun.
that your offense is rewarding and that your buttons are worth pressing. Plus, we think this makes playing the game more exciting.
Oh, you kept going. Oh, wow.
We want you to have powerful buttons which are useful in a number.
Just that walking animation. Oh, I like that. It's full of personality, that walking animation. I mean, it's a walk, but she was skipping. I get it.
Throwaways.
Let's see, over
While
there.
also giving you the tools you
Oh,
need to defend
shoot.
against them. We have a mix of big, clear defensive options and some more nuanced systems that reward you for reading your opponent's next move. Those are just some of the basics, but I've still got more to cover today. We were originally developing Project L to be a 1v1 game.
Ah.
2 champions enter, and 1 emerges victorious. But around 2 years ago, we made the pivot to a tag team assist-based fighter.
You know, I wonder, is that a hint that there'll be more characters on the roster than usual? But then again, with a game like Skullgirls being around, because Skullgirls didn't have that many characters on launch as well, and it's still a pretty good tag game, so that might not really mean that, but that's the first thing that jumped into my head.
Our tag systems are deep and flexible, aimed at helping you unlock your creativity.
I mean,
We're
ooh,
tandem with our champions, allowing 2 champion teams to take down opponents together.
nice.
We really felt like it gave us more space to create hype moments where our champions could live up to their fantasies. And I mean, who doesn't love a good team fight?
Man, came in with a shoulder tackle. Ah, of course. I like that. Good old tag switch. Or like assist switch. Oh, really? Oh, wow. So she threw out this little freaking chomper looking thing and he was able to basically... Okay, I'm further impressed with this because it seems like you can get pretty creative with stuff there. Then again, like I said, I feel like it might be an unfamiliarity bias on my end because it was the same thing with DNF Duel. Never played DFO, probably never will, but I was really liking what I saw with the designs and the way the characters played, so... But yeah, these designs are actually really cool. So I'm guessing like the chick over here, she's gonna be like the zoner because she's got some tools. Like it was already bad enough like with the freaking minigun, but then that big freaking projectile she fired like a moment ago. And then on top of that having like some freaking traps. Love how graceful her animations are, the fox lady. I hate sounding like this. And he has got some freaking sick combos. I also like the design of the stage too. I don't want to talk too much over him, but I like the design of these stages too.
Down some of the things you just saw.
Yeah.
Main champion, which will call your point, and your assist champion can set up some killer combos using all of our tag systems. But for today, I want to focus on 3 of them. Assist actions, handshake tag, and
Handshake
dynamics.
tag. Dynamic
These names
save.
aren't locked, so they may be called something different the next time you see them.
Everything's in
Assist
development,
actions
yo.
are bread and butter, and each champion has 2 they can perform from off screen.
Okay, so only 2 assists instead of 3. Because part of me was wondering, maybe they were going to go the Skullgirls route and like give you the option to make your own or pick your own assists. Like from anything, obviously. But And I only thought about that because I know League of Legends is a MOBA and you have different things like loadouts and stuff like that, like customizable things, but you know.
You can even hold the input to get a charge assist.
Oh.
Handshake tag lets you immediately swap between your point and assist champions as long as they're both on screen. When combined with assist actions, it also lets you set up some really powerful pressure sequences. And you can even use these to extend your
Yeah, that right there is gonna be one badass team.
The last tag system I want to talk about today is Dynamic Save, Project L's combo breaker.
Yeah, look
At the
up.
start of each match, you have access to your Dynamic Save.
It looked like a burst, you know,
Dynamic
from like an
Save
Arc
lets you
Sys game.
call your assist champion on screen in an attempt to save your point champion. If successful, the results can be explosive.
Ha ha ha.
But be careful about timing your Dynamic Save, because it can be countered if you're being too predictable.
Yep. Skullgirls and Arc Sys games with the burst. Don't be predictable with the burst.
There's still
I know everything is still in development, but I'm gonna need that KO sequence to have a little bit more punch to it. It's in development.
more to uncover about our gameplay, but that's all we're ready to share for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll hand things back to Tom to say goodbye.
Looking very good so far.
Thanks, Sean. We're pretty pumped.
That's gotta be one cool office, or maybe that's like a break room somewhere over there, but one way or another, it'd be cool to have something like that. I don't think I've ever worked anywhere that had an arcade booth at it. Never. Anywhere.
About how things are coming together, and I hope you are too. As always, let us know what you think. Also, thanks to all the tournament organizers who met with us at EVO last summer to share your thoughts, feelings, and hopes for Project L's community and competitive scene. We're making this game with you in mind, and we want to empower you to keep pushing our community forward. Finally, for those of you out there looking to get into fighting games for the first time, try finding a local scene in your area. Fighting games, like most things, are way better when they're enjoyed with friends. FTC folks, help the new folks out by sharing your links in the comments. Thanks so much for everything, and stay tuned for more next year.
I laugh right there because it's like that might be a little bit intimidating for some people just going to your local scene, but it's kind of funny. I also mentioned games like these are more enjoyed with friends, which is very much true. That's even the case when it comes to games like League and other games. Like I mentioned, I play Overwatch and everything else. These team games are best with friends for obvious reasons. All right then, so I know I talked a whole lot throughout that particular trailer there. I've kind of adopted this new style of commentary and breaking down and analyzing these trailers when they come out. Let me know if you enjoyed that particular format, or do you want me to just roll through with the trailer and save the commentary for the end? But yeah, so far I am still pretty hyped for this. I'm anticipating it. I actually thought they were gonna save something for the Game Awards, which, I mean, they might still do something, but given how Mr. Cannon was talking earlier, I don't think that's the case. But hey, you never know. But I'm liking, once again, these designs are actually pretty cool. The combat looks a little bit floaty, honestly, but it's a whole nother story when you're at the helm. It's the same thing I mentioned earlier when it came to a game like DNF Duel. Like I said, I don't know about these franchises, but they've done a good job at selling their fighting games to me. Will I ever play League? Probably not. But I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I know there's also been a bit of talk about some people are probably going to drop it if it doesn't have directional inputs, which I actually wonder how that is going to work. Like, if the inputs for like special moves and everything are very simple when it comes to Project L, I'm looking at it almost like a slightly more simplified BB tag. But yeah, that's all I really got for this. Quite honestly, like I said, let me know in the comments if there's anything I missed. There's probably a whole lot because I'm educate me about League of Legends characters like the ones that I've seen here. Like I said, I'll be more than willing to just sit down and take notes. But until next time, I'm Chris Lotus, signing off. You all take care of yourselves, be safe out there, be cool to each other. Time for me to get back to work. Later.